Hey guys, welcome back to Lick Branch Farms. Today we are out in the garden again, and it is an absolutely beautiful day today. It's 84 degrees out here today, and we are in the first week of April. So this, if you remember, this is where we planted English peas at here, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago. And as you can tell, they never really got off the ground good. I mean, we've got some that germinated and they got little tendrils on them, but nothing like what I was expecting. What we're going to do today, I've checked the ground temperature and it's sitting on 75 degrees. And that's in the optimal range for green beans. So we've got about 2 days before we get some rain. What I'm going to do today is go through here with the tiller. We're going to till up these 2 rows. We're going to clean everything up. And what we're going to plant are the Kentucky blue pole bean from Hoss Tool. Now, I've got 2 packs of these. There's 150 seeds in each pack, so 300 seeds. I'm going to plant a double row on each one. Now these rows are 50 feet long, so that'll be 100 row feet of green beans in each row. Now that's a gracious plenty, and we always plant our green beans kind of early anyway, because normally that's the first thing that comes out of the garden. But I've also got a pack of Christmas Lima pole beans from Hoss Tool, and I've got some what are called Dixie speckled butter peas that I'm also going to try. Now the butter peas are a bush bean. Now the Christmas Lima pole beans and these Kentucky blue pole beans are that. They're going to be trellis. They're going to be a climbing bean, so they'll have to be trellis. But the butter peas are actually a bush bean. Probably get 2 feet tall, kind of like a regular butter bean. So I'm planning on putting a couple rows of them either in this garden or that garden. I haven't made up my mind yet, but we still got a ways to go before we can plant those. But the green beans, I can get them in the ground now, go ahead and get everything watered in today. Maybe tomorrow, get the Christmas Lima pole beans done. I'm spending a lot of time up here in my new goat pasture trying to get it cleaned up, because I've got some equipment coming in this weekend to get the stumps out. And I've got just a little bit more cutting to do, but I'm gonna get these beans planted first, and then I'm gonna jump back over in this pasture and finish these few trees. So let me get the tiller in here. Tiller out and run down through these 2 rows, tilled everything up. What I'm gonna do now is go get the tractor, bring it over here, and I'm gonna pull these rows back up. And then what I'll do is take a rake and rake over the top of them and rake them back down. Now this ground here is pretty raw. This will be the first time I've ever planted this much of this garden. Now usually it's probably 20 foot shy of what you see now. And I expanded everything back when I was standardizing the garden so I could get a 50 by 50 plot in. So this ground right here has really never been planted other than what we're doing right now. So I'm gonna get the tractor over here, pull these rows back up, rake them down, and then we're gonna get the seeder out so we can run these 2 double rows. Okay guys, we got those 2 rows in. There's 150 seeds in each one of these 50-foot rows, so it's sowed pretty thick. I'm thinking 3 inches apart. So we should get a good stand of beans over there. Once they come up and we can actually see, you know, a full row, then we'll go ahead and get the T-post out and we'll go ahead and get the trellis up. Now I'll probably wind up using some black landscape fabric type stuff that I used on the poultry fence when I had that temporary fence up down there. That's probably what I'm wind up using on these 2 rows because I still got plenty left over. But I'm gonna get the fan sprinkler up here to water these in. I got some Crunchy King radishes over here on this side, and I've got a row of red ace beets that I direct sowed and they're up. And I also got a row of touchstone beets on the other side of them and they're also up. So everything over here needs to be watered in. On the other side of those touchstone gold beets, we will begin our squash planting, and it'll actually transition into the other garden and start coming back down. But probably somewhere in here is where I will put the Christmas lima pole beans, if not tomorrow, maybe the next day. And all right guys, so we got our Kentucky blue pole beans in today. Got the sprinklers on, I'm gonna let everything get watered in. So that's one thing off the list. We are actually going to be planting 3 other types of beans. We're going to be planting the Christmas lima pole bean. We're going to be planting the speckled Dixie butter pea. And we're also going to be planting what we always plant is pink-eye purple heart. And out of all of those beans, green beans are the ones we always get in first. And these have a maturity date of about 65 days. So let's see, it's the 1st of April. We're going to be eating beans by the end of May. So anyway, we still got a long ways to go in the garden, and this is just getting started, guys. So guys, I'm glad you stopped by. I appreciate you watching, and if you haven't already, reach over here in this right hand corner and click that subscribe button and click the bell notification so you get notified every time I put out a video. As always guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.